we're back. I told you. I told you we're running it back. I wasn't going away for long. I had to take care of a bit of business and get another beer, but it's time for the winter of 16, which 16's been a pretty powerful year so far. A lot of good stuff so far. So hopefully we can end the year on a high note. Oh, yeah. Feeling good. Feeling ready. It's time for more Dwarf Fortress. Histories of Jealousy and Enterprise. And of course, we are returning to Enethral, the City of Waters, the capital of Waters, the Fortress of Waters. Someday, the mountain home of Waters. But I don't know if I'm ready to dig deeper just yet. I want to make sure my army's kitted out. That's the big holdup I've got. But I do need to dig deeper. I need to find 7 godly artifacts. And when I do, then I will have the mountain home. And that might be the only thing that ends up delaying the 28-year, the year 28 deadline, you know? I thought it was gonna be religion, but you know, when you're this close to doing something, you kind of want to do it. All right, 8 minutes 44 seconds. Yeah, let's continue our active game. Of course, we're returning to Umamnar, the Dark Oblivion, and it's the first of Moonstone, early winter. Year 16. Alrighty. We got the Penji. We got some brewski. Life's good. There is one thing that I am contemplating doing, and that's putting like a kind of a bridge. I'm not sure though. I just feel like these dwarves have to really go out of their way to get to their homes. You know, if I could create some sort of highway, it'd be nice. Just if we came like up here and dug something that like connected over to here. Maybe even just like in here would kind of look nice, I think. And you could just build it out over in here. And then I could put fortifications in it and it would be pretty good place for my archers to attack without having to go outside. Got dead elephant there, dying elephant there. I just feel like my dwarves who go to sleep over here have to travel a long way. We'll figure something out with this. I'm not locked into any particular idea just yet, so that's kind of up in the air. What I do want to do. Okay, we're processing pigtails. Making potash. Making quires. We're almost done. That's a lot of leather shoes. We've almost done those. This looks good cloth. So I want to make some socks. Do I think I've got enough. I think I've got enough to do that. And then pump out some loincloths. And then we'll just see what the numbers look like once that stuff's done. Because we're we're still short on the steel bars that we want. And even though the initial plan was only to do 16 stacks of coins, I am going to do a stack of trifle and a stack of brass. So come down to 21. Actually, I want to see what they. Because there's a lot of people in the pub, aren't there? Yeah, a decent amount. So we'll see what goes down. We'll let time run for a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna make 2 more stacks of coins. First a moonstone, early winter, year 16. Winter's arrived on the calendar. Though we're in a, pretty temperate location. Yeah, let's take a quick look-see. Yeah, because we got, 330 some odd dwarves. Dalborbs has 100. Silver Phrases has 100. Orbheld has 100. Misty Bodice. That's the next place that we're sending people to. Misty Bodice. I knew it. I knew they were gonna party. that's good drinking music. We're hunting elephants. How many elephants are even left? Still a few. It's hard to do butchering when they're hunting elephants because there's so much meat that you get off of those things. Fuck yeah. That's that good shit. Alright. Now that the party's over, I knew I was sensing a party. We're gonna come down to 21. And, it's quiet down here. But we're going to make a couple more coins. Make some brass coins. Then we're going to make trifle pewter coins. And we're just gonna peek to see what we're looking at for sandstone blocks. Ooh. We're making great progress on this. We're hunting 2 elephants at once right now. We're going through a ridiculous amount of ammo though. And since I'm wanting to keep everyone kind of busy right now, we just had a party, follow that up with some work. Yo, you're making the trifle pewter coins. Good on you, Aesop. Aesop Silverman. Aesop Silverstein? Silverstein? Embracing the waterfront? Your sword versus my dagger? Holy fuck, I want to listen to that song now. Oh my god, okay, I don't know, a few moments ago, randomly, like, I got dust in my eye, and that shit's driving me nuts. Yeah, kill those elephants. Bro, why can't they carry more ammo? Oh, you made the coins. Oh, I want to read the lore on these coins. Alright, so this is a stack of 500 Angdamas 16 Trifle Pewter coin. This is the Trifle Pewter currency of Angdamas from the year 16. On the front of the coin is an exceptionally designed image of Pleatocrafts, the dwarf and dwarves. Pleatocraft is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Pleatocrafts to the position of the queen of the Red Guild in 1. On the coin's back is an exceptionally designed image of dwarves. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of the City of Waters by the merchants of guilds of the Red Guild in the early spring of 2. Fuck yeah. I love that. Those trifle pewter coins, good shit. Exactly what I want out of coins. Not worth a lot of money though. So that is a bit of a downside. And we're waiting on someone to come mint these brass coins. Hopefully they don't take forever. Oh, speak of the devil. Who do we have here? Cole. He's made some coins. He was making some coins last month. See, my hope is once I've got my military kitted out, that I can start making like metal jewelry. Alright, so this is a stack of 500 Angdamas 16 brass coin. And Angdamas is the dwarven word for the Red Guild. This is the brass currency of Angdamas from the year 16. On the front of the coin is a masterfully designed image of dwarves and Chanswept, the Pyrite crown. The dwarves are embracing Chanswept. The artwork relates to the making of Chanswept into a symbol of the monarch of the Red Guild in the midsummer of 15. On the coin's back is an exceptionally designed image of a marquee cut gem. Cool. And Cole Lore, the Duke, wants some things made up. What are you looking for, big dog? Oh, you got your glass table. Yeah, I can make you a buckler. Let's see. Let's just do a copper buckler. Something nice and simple. No nonsense. Big dog wants more bucklers. What a surprise. Though I do want to look at my shields now that I talk of bucklers. Oh, okay, didn't realize I'd made that many steel bucklers. I can melt some of these down. Oh no, wait, I got these cheaper ones. Melt those and not these. Melt those too. If it's made of bismuth, melt those. Melt those. Melt those. Those. That. That. Melt these down. I think my smelting is perfectly balanced though. So I'm not running out of pig iron. Now once I run out of ores, then you know that's a completely different scenario. Which, you know, now that I mention it, I probably should come up here, down, and maybe we just do some mining. Try, yeah. We'll do some strips. And then if there's good stuff, we'll cut through. That's the thing I'd like to do. I'd like to make more steel pickaxes. Just 10 more. But they will go a long way. I need refined coal. Loaded coal. Okay. That's on me. Alright, it's charcoal time, baby. I think I need 24. Can't believe I thought I had this completed up here. I'm just gonna try and plan out a exit point for my dwarves. Like, I gotta get deeper, but like, how deep can I get? Like, the elevation's got to go below 10. There's no way they'd stop it at 10. It's got to go down to 1, at least. It means I have to dig my way down through here, and I've been down to 19. Unfortunately, I came down kind of like a jackass and lost a few dwarves. Oh, come on, guys. We've almost got the floor finished. Do I have the blocks to finish this? God damn it. Alright. We've nearly got this this laid out, and then I can start building a tavern inn type thing, so that way my dwarves down here, if they want food and drink or to sleep, they can just do it down here. Because it takes like a full day for my dwarves to get down here from the top, which is unfortunate, but you know, oh, they're ripping right through that shit. We're still dealing with these elephants? How many are left? 3? Okay. I could always just unleash... No. I'd suffer more damage unleashing my forgotten beasts. Those are for emergencies. Those are for the off chance that I piss off some evil demon out in the world. And then they send an army. And then I just let these lads loose one at a time. If I free them all at once, they'll just kill each other. And like especially this little dude, the Rumi, Bad Ship, The Secrets of Mirroring. That's my boy. I've endeared myself to him purely because he's got the OG Forgotten Beast color palette, whereas all the other ones are, you know, they're the updated color palettes, which look cool. I'm just glad I have an OG. Makes it feel like he predates prehistory. And he's like the only healthy beast that I have. All my other ones are kind of fucked up. I was hoping, you know, because I had beasts coming in here constantly, that I'd be able to catch another one at some point, but the beasts just aren't interested anymore. The first 4 just wouldn't stop. Like I couldn't keep the beasts out, and now they're just bored. Look at these dudes. I knew we had those. In a few minutes we'll have the rest of the blocks. Engrave those. Shit'll be beautiful. Also, since you know, it's the holidays for my dwarves, you know, it's the winter time. And since I'm also kind of low on plants, where's there we go. Let's make mead. Yeah, I can't really. I still can't commit to butchering while I've got hunters hunting an elephant. Yeah, I've got so much fucking meat. I don't even know where some of this meat's come from. I really don't. But you know what? I've got more of it, so... Problem is, my dwarves love snacking on plum helmets, which, oof. messes with my alcohol production. Alright, yeah, he's got his setup. All green! Let's fucking go. Gravers, you still got work to do. Don't think it's break time yet. I have to start gelding pets because holy fuck, my livestock are just out of control. Got any new pieces of written content? No, we're still at 8. Library hasn't been used much the past year or so. God, there's forgotten beasts all around us. But no surprise, the pub's popping off as usual. Yeah, I don't expect our statue gardens to be a huge pull, but you know. Right, we can put in that statue of Oshrir. Complete the set. Oh, they're all praying. Yo, Cole, you're the one you made some coinage this year. Yeah, Cole works hard. You don't fuck around. Meditating on death. That's pretty fucking metal. Who the fuck left their socks? Their loincloth? In my Grand Cathedral. Even fucking the Queen is just slamming back plump helmets. Come on. She's only 39? She was like 23 when she became the queen. She just leaves behind the seeds. Very least you could do is bring the seeds to like the seed bin. Speaking of which, is that even getting used? We've got a barrel. But I think it's just an empty barrel. How much charcoal have I made? Okay, I can probably get back to resuming my metal. Alright. Pig iron. Pig iron. Yeah. Wow, I'm down to 1 steel bar. Ooh, Cogsack Gethelbach, the Swordmaster, has bestowed the name Umar Marang Zethruk Ingol upon a steel shield. The fuck does that mean? Blush Languishes, the Enchanter of Seasons. That is officially the longest named thing. Other than, it probably is on par with Ransack Tame. The Deterioration of Blockades. Yeah, no, that one's still, that's a mouthful right there. The nice thing is, like, once I get my steel to where I want it to be, then I can, like, start producing other metals and hopefully just be pumping out different, like, metal craft. Because all my jewelry is just, like, bone and shell. I don't even use wood jewelry because I need that charcoal. Oh, what do these royals want now? Oh no, they just ended mandates. No, they didn't. Lies. Absolute lies. Oh yeah. Yes. I've forgotten about Easem. Wait, what about the deer? I can't really. Dear, why don't you just take a room? Oh! Can I? Oh no, it's wait, no, 'cause she has no quarters. Why? Oh dear, you're not. Okay. You're not a citizen. Oh. Baton a Culticould. The armor withdraws from society. Ooh! Are we gonna get some epic armor, or are they just gonna make something out of bone? Please don't let it be out of bone. Yeah, 24 of those. got a lot of blood. A lot of vomit. Wow. Not the best look. It'd be really great if my hunters could just lock in. Oh, they did. I was talking shit. I was like, oh, it'd be great if they could lock in and kill all those. I don't like those. But no, they did kill the elephants, which means we can start butchering again. Which is good, because we probably have a painful amount of animals. Yeah, look at this. This is dreadful. I'm gelding them. And all these ones too. How old are these? Oh, they're only 3. I'm gonna geld the young ones because I don't want to butcher them just yet. But I don't want to deal with their offspring. My water buffaloes are still good. I'm just gonna grind up the calves. So here's the thing about horses. I have 0 use of horses. It's a dark thing to do, but I literally have no purpose for those horses. And I can't sell them. So I will eat them. Wait. Yeah, no, that is how I want to do it. we're just pumping out socks and loincloths. What kind of stuff you grabbing? Rough, clear tourmalines. Wait, how's it already midwinter? Wait, why is there an elephant down here? How? I'm so confused. What do you have currently? Bismuth bronze. Okay. Jet blocks, sandstone blocks. Very representative colors of the fortress. And rough clear tourmalines. I'm curious as to what he's making. More curious as to how an elephant got all the way down here. How old is this elephant? He's 34 years old. How do I have a 34-year-old elephant? When did I get a 34-year-old elephant? And a baby? Very confusing, but you know, at least they dealt with the elephant in the room. So. Did that baby follow up? Okay. I don't see it down here, so it must have followed its mom. Wait. I want to see what you're going to grab, brother. Oh, did you see that? He let that person use the stairs. It's a courteous dude. Pigtail cloth, eh? Is this object gonna end up having spikes of pigtail cloth? Because dwarves seem capable of making spikes out of anything. It's interesting following his pathing and just seeing how much of the fortress a dwarf just doesn't see. And I think that's all he needed. Yeah, Tatan's begun mysterious construction. He's working secretly. Not secretly enough, because I'm fully aware of the situation. He's got bismuth bronze, jet blocks, sandstone blocks, rough clear tourmalines, kaolinite blocks, 2 things of diorite ore, and pigtail cloth. I hope it's something cool. I hope it's not another ring, a weapon or some armor, something ceremonial. Ooh, someone's doing a furnace operation. Wait, hold on. So that's something really cool, because like this guild, it's a metalsmith's guild. But that's encompassing like all of my metal work, it seems like. It's not just the metal crafters, it's not blacksmiths, it's not, you know, weaponsmiths, armorers, or smelters. It's all of them rolled into one. And that's I'm so hyped about that. You know, these 6 over here might be a little bit on the outlier side of things, but you know what? Don't care. So we're gonna assign our dwarves to engrave that. What does the queen want? Cloaks. Cloak. 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 Look at this. It's still crazy how much fucking shit is in Melville's office. But you know, she has the outpost liaison. Ideally, she's supposed to go to the outpost. I wish that was a thing once, you know, you became the Mountain Home, that you know, you would see her go out and then come back and go out and come back, and like she would bring you the news. Because we don't really get much news. But soon the entire kingdom of the Red Guild is going to have 100 citizens per settlement, so that's going to be huge. Oh, we're down to only 1 pissed off dwarf. So, you know, maybe things are getting better. I don't even have anything in there. Let's see. Get back to fishing. Not really much for our hunters to do right now, but you know. Datan Ikaldakud, the armorer, has created Kastal Nakak, a jagged bismuth bronze cap. He offers it to the merchants of guilds. Yo, I gotta look at this. Kastal Nakak. This is a jagged bismuth bronze cap. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with point-cut clear tourmalines and rectangular kaolinite cabochons and encircled with bands of bismuth bronze, round jet cabochons, and round sandstone cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of diorite and pigtail. On the item is an image of a hide root in diorite. Alright, well, who's getting this? Let's see. Well, yo, are Izum and Cole both wearing their drip right now? Because if so, I gotta look at the squad. Um, I gotta read this again. So the emancipation of neutralizing is a jagged bismuth bronze cap. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with point-cut clear termalines and rectangular kaolinite cabochons, and encircles bands of bismuth bronze, round jet cabochons, and round sandstone cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of diorite and pigtail. On the item is an image of hide root and diorite. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the dungeon master. Yes. And so it's been done. Zula gets a spiky bismuth bronze cap. So I'm gonna build a secondary tavern. Well, technically it's gonna be an inn, this one. So it's gonna be a bit more of an involved process in building it. I'm just trying to formulate a design in my head because, much like my pub in the main floor, you know, which was kind of like the whole thing I designed the City of Waters around, other than being, you know, in a waterfall, was having a massive pub where people can party. So I'm trying to put one down below, but that one's gonna be more of an inn. You know, there will be a bit of a dance floor, but nothing compared to what's up here. You're never gonna have 100, 200 dwarves in that pub like you will this one. This pub pops off. The fist fights in this pub get so rowdy that you'll have like 5 dwarves getting murdered because there's just so much violence. And once it starts, it gets real hard to stop it. Yeah, since we're up here, let's chop down some more trees. Take all those without getting hurt. Snake that. Snake those. Take that. Oh, that looks so good. We're gonna engrave it. I like the dark green. Bright green, not so much. Yeah, we're doing the deed that needs to be done with the horses. Didn't take long for my fishermen to run the rivers dry, though. Worshipping at the door, okay. To start, pondering foraging behavior. What's he trying to grab? Okay, he grabbed his things and put them back down. this guy doing? Oh, yeah. Water. He's going to plant seeds. Okay. So I need more green blocks. So we'll do 30 for 30. Figurines and bracelets. Oh, we're into late winter now. So, make a shell figurine. Shell bracelet. Ooh, that is a ridiculous amount of vomit. I'm gonna need to. I have to deal with that at some point. That's gonna be a DF hack type thing because yeah, my dwarves ain't cleaning that up. Hopefully, my dwarves aren't drinking the vomit. Because unfortunately, a thing that dwarves will sometimes do, if vomit is the closest drinking source, they will drink the vomit instead of water. Really ridiculous thing when there's, you know, there's a pub full of alcohol, flowing rivers, they'll drink the vomit. They will. They've done it many times. I've got many dwarves whose personalities have been altered because they've drank vomit many times. They try and act like it's my fault. It's like, how's it my fault? I've given you all the supplies you need. You got wells, you got rivers, you got alcohol. Hell, I've been making mead. I'm still making mead. Hopefully my dwarves enjoyed the mead. $334 dwarves though. And like over 200 of them are happy. I think that's pretty good. No new books? Yeah, no new books. Oh, we got so many bars. Okay. So I'm gonna make a bunch of book bindings. Actually, not us. Since these are mostly going to be for book copies that are going to get sold, I want to wait till we get some new stuff before I start pumping it. Yes. No, 25 seems excessive. We'll just do 10. That'll be the actual pub space. Here's how we'll break this up. Can't believe I did that. I did floors. Fucking idiot. I did floors. I didn't mean to do floors. I meant to do walls. that's what I can do. Do this, and then I can do this, which just erases the whole order in one. Because yeah, I'm gonna put the beds down here. Yeah, yeah, then once we got more blocks, then we can get a kitchen going. Oh, wait. I fucked up. I fucked up again. What a surprise. Okay. Okay. We'll run it back. This is a 10 by 10. 10 by 10. Okay. Which I think that just means I've got room for an extra bedroom now. It doesn't? That's disappointing. Okay. Okay. So here. how I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna build 10 rooms back here. Alright. Which means we're gonna need 10 beds. It's let's see. We'll just make them out of whatever we can get together, because we're limited for wood right now. Prepared horse brain biscuits. It's gotta be quite the flavor. Vafis just loves bleeding all over the place. I've got the writing material. My dwarves just aren't writing new stuff right now. They're pondering. They're thinking. Or they're using the place as a cafeteria. He's got his scepter and his cape, and he's dropped his scepter. Snow has come. A great one-eyed finch. It has 3 long, straight horns and appears to be emaciated. Its rose feathers are fluffed out. Beware its deadly blood. Deadly blood. Ooh. Yeah, that thing don't look friendly. Get out of here. So much iron. Honestly, I think I need to take a bit of a breather from this much iron. these alternate between hematite and magnetite. This one's gonna do more pig iron. Because the only thing you ever asked for is swords. We're going big kitchen. Some sandstone doors. I just like to decorate with bone, decorate with horn, and decorate with shell. Get one carambola bed made. we finished our socks. Everyone's getting fresh socks for Christmas. And we have entered the final week of the year. Well, we're just shy of it. Just shy of it. We're almost there. Alright, the 20th of Obsidian is like the longest fucking day ever. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually all out of wood. Woohoo, end of the year party? Hell yeah. My dwarves know how to end the year. They're gonna drink, they're gonna party hard. As du. Hell yes. This shit gets me hyped. Got Eason. The dude just hangs out. He's not even a citizen. He's just been hanging out here for the past couple years. Says he's here to hunt monsters, but he's never done anything of the sort. Fuck yeah, bud. really bringing it right to the end of the year for this party. You know, I can't complain. I mean, look how happy my dwarves are. Like 2/3 of my fortress are like in the green. Not to mention we've just got this epic vault of coin. Yeah. And it's like maybe an eighth of the way full. So I really gotta start pumping out the coinage for multiple reasons. Like I want to pump out more coins to fill up this vault. I also want to pump out more coins so that way I can start trading in coin and putting that currency out into the wild. Because my hope is that like when eventually I do an adventure, if I end up in this central region here that I've dubbed the Kingdom of the Red Guild, I mean, we have 8 settlements all within this region, and I feel like we're going to spread even further. I just feel like this would be a great place to like end up, you know? Not a bad place to start either, but a great place to end up where like, oh, there's like this civilization and they got currency and trade and industry and they're doing the thing. You know, I don't really know what the other dwarven civilizations are up to, you know? It's just Angdomas and Osmaldomas. You know, the Red Guild and the Merchants of Guilds. You know, someday we'll learn more about the greater world. But you know, I've committed. We're doing 28 years of the City of Waters, at least. But now with the potential of becoming the mountain home, I do want to do that. And look at that, it's the 28th of Obsidian. We're right at the end of it. Easem's mandated some goods. She just wants more bracelets. That's all Easem ever wants is fucking bracelets, man. Put that up there. And yeah, I want to finish this stream that we've called this year the Bank of Waters. I want to finish it with just a nice shot of where our vault currently sits. Yeah, just a reminder of how much further I need to push on my coin obsession. I want dragons to be jealous of my hordes. And there we have it. That's the end of year 16. It's done. It's done. It's been done. That season was an hour shorter than the last season. I don't know why. I don't know what caused it. But look at that. 11,000 plus other objects, and I'm certain most of those are body parts. Well, no, not most. Just under half. I do have a lot of bars. It's the iron. I mean, 29 steel bars, it's actually pretty good. The problem is my dwarves, you know, they'll produce the stuff that I need way quicker than I produce the bars. It's really why I need my smelters well, my furnace operators to just be the best that they can be. Unfortunately, a lot of my furnace operators are untrained, not even novices. Like, I've got 2 dedicated furnace operators who actually lock in. The rest are all people who are learning the skill. They're not great at it. Like, I've got a high master furnace operator. That's the best I've got. And below that is adept. So, you know, my furnace operations are definitely kind of the weak point, as well as my lumber issues. My eternal lumber issues. So I really need to start going into the underground for lumber at some point. I don't want to do it yet, though, because the Forgotten Beasts. So it kind of makes it a really hard thing to do, because I pretty much I have to station a group down there, cut the lumber in that area, use it immediately, and then, you know, tactical retreat. Which, you know, I can do. It's just, you know, waiting for the surface logs is so much easier, and, you know, the most work I have to do is, you know, fill in the floors. Eventually, I don't think the surface will provide any trees. Like, there's reality that I might end up covering the whole surface in sandstone. Not out of a desire to do that necessarily, just out of the fact that, you know, you take down enough trees and you gaping holes, like right here or here. Like, we just have all these gaping holes, which are ultimately security breaches, as far as I'm concerned, into the fortress itself. You know, but they keep popping up. They could just be, you know, natural erosion, even. You know, it could just be something that, you know, if I wanted to dig deep, I should have gone 2 down, but, you know, I like the way I've got everything set up now. It's fine. You know, I've learned a lesson. If you're going to build your fortress underground, you know, maybe go 2 layers down, so that way, you know, if you wear through a layer, it's fine. There's just not a gaping space beneath it. And it, you know, it might not even open up a gaping space if, you know, there's a full layer of dirt or rock beneath it. You know, it could be purely because I've got this hollowed out that it's even able to do that. You know, kind of like sinkholes. Yeah, look at this water. That's excellent. Most excellent. And, you know, we might expand down here a little bit. I don't think we're going to carve out the whole Z level. I do kind of want to have the whole river shape carved out. And then, of course, we got this, which admittedly did not yield nearly as much of the good stuff that I was hoping for. I was hoping to get some quality metal out of there. That did not happen. I'm just gonna do some preemptive stuff real quick for the next stream. The problem is, and it is a problem, is the awful reality that I am not even kind of tired. Year 16, I did say it was going to be 4 separate streams, and we're committing to that, and so I'm not going to turn this stream into, you know, 16/17, 6/7. Not fucking doing that shit. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to start another stream and play more. Wait, I already did that with this stream. I streamed and then I stopped for the autumn and came back. I really don't know. Yeah, that's... It's pretty expansive strip mine operation on this floor. Still trying to think on whether I want to do more Dwarf Fortress. It's a hard decision when it's almost 5 in the morning. It's also the weekend, so like I don't have to feel bad or weird. I did all the laundry that I planned on doing. We're gonna see a return to the title menu. Main save. We'll try and hash this out. I think I might do it. Yeah. I'm gonna end this stream, start a fresh stream. I think. And then we'll see. We'll see if I'm really feeling up for it or not. You know, there's a reality in which I go to sleep. There's a reality in which we begin year 17. So, you know, really what it's going to come down to is I'm going to end this stream and then almost immediately, start up another stream, and then probably take like 5 minutes to have a smoke, grab a snack, and then yeah, if I'm feeling up for it, and if my roommates happen to be awake, so that way I don't have to feel weird about being the only human being awake in the house, then I will return for year 17 of Dwarf Fortress. Histories of greed and industry. Hell yeah.